guys, so we're gonna be talking about today how to beat 1123. So last time I showed you guys how you guys could beat 1127 using the full solid almond build, and I found that a lot of people did find it helpful and were able to clear 1127 normal mode using someone like Sea Fairy or Frost Queen or anybody who has the highest attack and putting full solid almond to tank Raspberry's hit. They were able to clear it. And this time around, I'm going to be showing you guys 1123 and how you guys beat it. And honestly speaking, right now, this is probably the best method that I can share with you guys, especially using Eclair now. So last time, what I did was using Dark Choco, Vampire, Sorbet, as well as Rye Cookie in order to beat 1123. So that's when I first beat it in dark mode. But this time around, I want to show you guys that using Eclair, you just need to use someone like Vampire and Sorbet, and just those two with the slingshot and the ice cream, you can beat 1123. The reason why I am going to be doing it on dark mode is because my cookies are going to be maxed, and I wanted to show you guys that this is possible in dark mode. But for anybody who is doing it in normal mode, you guys could use the same exact team with the same exact treasure with the lower stat, and you should still be able to beat it. So as you guys can see right here on top corner, if you guys see, it's gonna be 608,000. all right, that's gonna be the level for dark mode. If you guys go to the normal mode, it's gonna be a lot lower. As you guys can see, it's 264,000. So the level difference is really high. So if I am able to beat this with a fully maxed out team, except for pure vanilla and a maxed out treasure, then even if your stats are a little bit lower for your normal mode, you should still be able to beat it. So let me share with you guys the toppings that I'm using. Right, so I'm gonna be using Strawberry Crepe, Sorbet, Vampire, Eclair, as well as pure vanilla. And the reason why I need to use pure vanilla for this stage is because of the damage that I'll be taking from the mobs. Alright, if you guys are playing on normal mode, I believe you can use herb. You could probably use someone like cocoa with herb, cocoa with cotton, and it might work out. I cannot guarantee you guys because I don't know the stat of each of your cookies. You might even be able to use cream puff if cream puff is actually leveled up. Okay, but the reason why I need to use pure vanilla for this stage particularly is because it is the dark mode and my cookies are going to be taking a lot of damage. Alright, so I am going to be using Strawberry Crepe instead of Hollyberry this time because I do want to show you guys that without Hollyberry you still can beat it if you have Strawberry Crepe or someone like Cocoa later on. But the main thing here is having Eclair. If you do not have Eclair, you need to use Dark Choco. But the fact that Eclair is able to debuff Wizard Cookie with his skill, it makes it a lot easier, and you don't need to use Dark Choco, who can be a kind of a squishy tank for your team. Alright, and then make sure to use the slingshot as well as the ice cream because you want to debuff Wizard Cookie and make him take as much damage as possible in the beginning so that you guys can one-shot him. Alright, and the Vampire and Sorbet are going to be your main damage dealers. Alright, so toppings. My Strawberry Crepe has nothing special right now. 5 solid almond. Usually I would say go with a 5 swift chocolate build because you can use their skill right away. But because of the fact that I do not have 5 swift chocolate on, I just put in 5 solid almond, and you guys got to realize these 5 solid almond are not even maxed out. Plus 9, and as you guys can see, damage resist is only 25.7% with the set bonus. So not a ton of damage resist, but you can see that I will be able to clear with using just the set. And the next one is going to be Eclair. Eclair is using 5 swift chocolate with about 20.6% damage resist and with 24.7% cooldown. And then Sorbet is going to be using 5 searing raspberry with 6.7% damage resist and 6.8% cooldown. And then pure vanilla is using 3 swift chocolate, 2 solid almond. I do want to have a higher cooldown for pure vanilla because you want to use this skill and shield your team as many times as possible. And then lastly, Vampire is going to be using 5 searing raspberry once again with 0% damage resist, 0% cooldown, and just focusing on attack as well as crit. Alright, so let me go into battle now using this team and show you guys me beating Strawberry as well as Wizard in 1123 dark mode. Alright, so let's go. So once again, this is dark mode, but you guys can definitely beat this using something like this in the regular mode because I showed you guys that the level difference is super high. It's like almost 400,000 difference. So don't worry guys, if you guys do not have like maxed out cookie like me, you still can beat it with the cookies that you guys have, as long as you are able to use the skills properly. All right, so just keep that in mind. Don't be scared. Try it out and try to make sure you have the right toppings. The topping is going to be the most important thing that I will have to say. All right, so just keep that in mind when you guys are versing Wizard Cookie as well as any of the other cookies right now, right, or any of the bosses. So here you go. I'm gonna be using Strawberry Crepe here first. I actually messed up a little bit because I needed to use Eclair skill right away, and this is where I'm just gonna one-shot it right there. Boom. Did you see that? So even though I did not have Eclair skill up right away, which could have been very risky right there, because if Wizard did use his skill before I killed him, then it would have been a wipeout, right? But here's the important thing. You need to use Eclair skill first, and then follow it right up with Vampire and Sorbet. They all have attack animation, and if you do cast Eclair skill first, then he has to open up his book and then cast his spell. So cast Eclair skill first, and then allow it to get into process a little bit, and then you could click on Sorbet and Vampire right away because they both have attack animation as well. And after you guys click on all three of the skills, make sure to click on Slingshot and Ice Cream right away, because you need to have Eclair's weakness debuff as well as the defense down and the defense down from the Ice Cream and Slingshot, both to take effect in order for Vampire as well as Sorbet to actually one-shot Wizard. And after that, you are going to be getting a shield, so you should be pretty much okay afterwards. My Strawberry Crepe might die here, and that was a mistake from me because I should have killed off Wizard earlier, but as you guys can see, I was able to easily clear it. And because of the fact that when you do kill Wizard, you do get a 3-second shield from Eclair's skill, it is definitely going to give you guys an extra survivability against Strawberry, because some people do say that even though I kill off Wizard, Strawberry goes and, you know, swings the lollipops and all of my cookies die, and that is going to prevent it with Eclair's skill. So there you go, guys. I did make a little bit of a mistake because of the fact that I did not time Eclair's skill right away. I shouldn't have used Eclair's skill and just should have went and killed off the hounds, but I did not do that. And as you guys can see, Eclair is doing a massive amount of damage, and that's the reason why I want to say it is probably better for you guys to use someone like Strawberry Crepe, Hollyberry Cocoa in the front rather than Dark Choco, because they are a lot tankier than Dark Choco. And then you just use Eclair alongside Sorbet as well as Vampire with the Slingshot and Ice Cream, and you should be able to beat Wizard. And if you do not need to use Ice Cream, then just use the Jelly Watch so that you guys have extra cooldown, so that you don't need to worry about the extra long cooldown. But there you go, guys. That's going to be a quick guide on how you guys could beat 1123. I did show it to you guys in dark mode because of the status of my account. I hope you guys can utilize the same method as well as a very similar team as mine, so that you guys can beat 1123 normal mode for all of you guys who are stuck. And I hope you guys used other videos that I did on 1127 so that you guys can beat 1127 as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys found the video helpful. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys miss out on any future Cookie and Kingdom videos as well as live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all next time.